Yes. Welcome. Welcome back, I should say. I have now completed the second to last expansion for Final Fantasy XI. That's right. It's now on to the last stretch. And that last stretch is known as Rhapsodies of Vana'diel. Super stoked to get into this. And by get into, I mean continue, because I started it before. I was up till about 3 a.m. last night, working on the end of... Jesus, what the hell is it called? A little something called Seekers of Adulin. The illest expansion ever. Crazy amounts of content in that thing. But I have completed it, as has Joe, and we are now moving on to the next expansion for Final Fantasy XI. This here Rhapsodies of Vana'diel. So when we played before, we played a touch of Rhapsodies of Vana'diel the first time we played Final Fantasy XI, mostly to get access to more NPC characters called trusts, and so we played close to a third. As far as the chapters go, we almost finished Chapter 1 the first time we played, and now I'm coming in to finish off Chapter 1. So that's where I'm at. And we'll see just how far I can get tonight. But first, I must sell a bunch of shit. Alright. I was doing some power grinding with my newfound friend Selene yesterday. And so I got just a shitload of random items that we picked up. Alright. Just make sure I know what quest I'm on. That's right, going to the Yatunga jungle. That means Norg and then Sea Serpent's Grotto, you believe. So low was. Home of Gilgamesh, of course. I'm excited to solo Siren here in a little bit. She's going to be an upcoming fight. I think it's the next quest, actually. Yeah, totally is. Alright. Where the hell am I on this map? Oh, you know what? I think it looks like I got the book to this area. I'm just gonna pour it in. How about that? And the port goes right to Yatunga. All right. See if I can get up this hill. It's not looking too promising right now. Oh, never mind. I just have to drop. Oh, fuck. There's a hole right here? Yeah, there it is. This is bringing me back. Hey, what's up? What's up, Skull? I do return. The husk returneth. It's been a long fucking time. Alright, where is this fucking triple question mark? Ah! There it is. So what's up tonight, Skull?
Halt! Remove your mask at once, that we may lay eyes upon our enemy. Our world is not a toy for you to control.
This voidsent has emerged from the abyss, endeavoring to lead Vanadil to it. Even now he turns his gaze to the fabrics of time, his arms pulsing as he rips a hole into emptiness that lies beyond. Darkness is not to be feared, but embraced like a lover in the cold winds of the night. I will gladly embrace you, Siren.
Elhusk, could it be? We cannot let it fester. I dare not whether it be born from a higher power. I care not, jeez. I refuse to permit it to consume our land.
Impudent fools! I wave my bell. Elhusk, come hither, and let my song wash over you. Wings for hair is a new idea. Alright, let's do this! Come at me! I only have 800 health. Well, so far she hasn't hit me. Kind of embarrassing, I'd have to say, Siren. You're underperforming here. Is it the stress? I mean, I don't know. What is it? Well, she's definitely tanky at the very least. Won't take that from her. Walking Dead, huh? I still need to finish up the season that just came on Netflix. Oh, I got hit. 41 damage. Son of a bitch. Oh, I'm full. You know, I think I have my waist rings on right now. I do. Um... Oh. Well, you have to let me know what you think. I'm about as stoked on it as I can be, I guess. Oh, it's funny. I used to be really into that show, but I don't know. It's kind of fallen off. All that show for nothing, Siren. Went through all that trouble. What the hell? What is this camera angle it's burdening me with all of a sudden? Yeah, I don't know. I usually binge watch it. See, that's what I do. It's not a good way to go about it, though. Like, it's... I don't know. I don't want to watch it weekly, though, so I don't want to do that either. I don't really know what the best way to watch The Walking Dead is. Maybe drunk. That's a good way. Not because it's like the worst show ever or anything. Like, it's still obviously good enough for me to watch. Ooh, man, she's starting to hit me a little bit here. Only have $4.97 left in the old life department. Getting afraid. Alright, time to finish this. You're dead! Yeah. It's really easy. I could have probably made that about 2 minutes long if I would have summoned my trusts, but nah. I've been a fan of the mono for a little while. Ever since my FF12 stream. Been really digging it. It's over, Siren.
Face us. I fear that will not be the last we see of that thing. To think my charms turned against me, I thank you, El Husk. Can it truly be called a future if there is naught left in existence? I am unfit to call myself a higher power when I am unable to act of mine own accord, and succumb to the forces that threaten our land. That creature appeared before my visage and sunk its teeth into my very soul.
But what is it? If you call yourself a higher power, does that mean that that one is higher still?
My prescience pales in comparison. It took me to a future, a bleak future, where my wings fluttered despite myself, carrying me upon the wind. It called itself the Ambassador of the Void, yet I cannot tell from whence it came, nor why it chose to appear before me. Nor can I fathom whether or not it was acting of its own volition.
This ambassador is likely from the future, as Iroha alluded to. We cannot ascertain where it might strike next, yet its power is palpable. Be on your guard, El Husk.
Thy companion's words ring true. The threads of fate doth tie thee together within the abomination, and with the girl as well.
But she is gone.
Do not give in to trepidation. She shall appear before you once more when all seems lost. The blessings enveloping her ensures it. I shall lend you my power, should you swear to protect this land. Do you swear to watch over our world, our Vanadil?
Of course.
Let your communion with nature reverberate throughout the sky and sea. I shall always remain true in the depths of your heart.
You remember almost 9 of 12 story? You should pick it up for the PS4 remaster, man. Running through it again. I plan to do that. I don't know when I'll play it, but I will. And I'll probably pre-order it because I fucking love 12.
You are blessed to have Siren be your protector, El Husk. This should ensure that Sea Serpent's Grotto remains safe and Norg accessible to all. I shall go on and report to Gilgamesh. Join me once you have finished your tasks here.
Rhapsody in Azure. Let's go. The Warp Ring. Head to Mora and then port back in to Norg. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, wow, I messed up. Okay, give me 1 sec. I gave them the wrong things for my alert box. How embarrassing. This is a Joe mistake here. Don't look! Don't look! And now we freeze. For all time. What the fuck? Oh my god. It ruined Windower. No! You fucker. Wow, what a dick. Alright. Let's open this back up. The shit I have to put up with here. I swear to God. Take it out in this water bottle. Ah. Yeah, see, I played FF12 through, and then I started it again and played it through again. And then I played it for the podcast. I was obsessed with that fucking game. I played the shit out of it. Good times. Staying up till like 3 in the morning, going to school at 6. Phenomenal. Alright, now I'm going to go to Norg. And I'm going to do the quest, and it's going to be just fine. Just fine. And I'll get my Zed too. What area are you talking about? Look at that provolone. Tasty. Beat the Heat campaign, huh? That thing's gonna be done. Shivivi. If you don't remember what the area is called, just describe it. Zed has told me about how you resolved our little problem.
It concerns me that Iroha wasn't the only one that came from the future. Perhaps she would be able to answer some of our questions. If she was still here.
But Aldo may have found us someone who can help anyway, isn't that right?
I've managed to find someone familiar with Rizenjima Sanctorium. Elhusk, have you made the acquaintance of one known as Tenzin? I see. Then I scarce need to remind you that he is a warrior hailing from the Far East. Some time ago he appeared in Juneau to appeal for aid to the Duke Victorious, something about an emptiness threatening to consume his homeland.
The emptiness thing of his surely must have had some connection to the future Iroha was talking about. Indeed, remember, Elhusk, that Siren mentioned a future without time. But back to this Tenzin, where is he?
Word is that he concluded his business here and he returned to his homeland. I'm having my men put out feelers.
Good work, Aldo. See what you can find out. Even if we succeed in finding him, Elhusk, we can't be sure he'll have any answers. But we won't know till we find him. In the interim, I will keep learning what I can about the imposter Zeta. Here's a bit of a trifle from Juno. From Juno, Jesus. May it help you find answers. Answers we need more than ever. Yes.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, that's a tough area. The crystal. The Great Crystal, it's a bitch.
Gilgamesh, I'm afraid the rumors are true. Another rift has split the ground in the Mizero coast in twain.
Then it's the same deal as with Quiffam Island, this place the latter you keep referring to as Esha. Damned ambassador of the void, he better not show his face round here in Norg, or it's right to Davy Jones' locker with him. Yeah. Oh, if it isn't Elhusk, our friend from the Far East, has stopped to pay his regards.
Ah, Lord Elhusk, your presence here is a boon. I shall be brief. Word reached me that a priestess from Resenjima Sanctorum had cause to step foot here in the Middle Lands, and I came to pay my respects. Yet I arrived here only to find that she has gone missing.
Elhusk, I suppose you haven't bumped into Iroha.
Iroha, a magnificent name, and I trust with a character to match.
You happen to know anything about her? 'Cause she sure threw in the lot of us for quite the loop.
I have extremely questioned those at Resenjima Sanctorum, but to a man they shook their heads at each inquiry. Of course, if your story is true and she has not yet been born, then such a conclusion is foregone. Lord Elhusk, permit me to examine the orb she bequeathed to you. There you go, buddy. Intriguing. Yes, it bears the mark of Resenjima Sanctorium. What in blazes?
Calm yourself, Aldo. She's with our guest. Yeah.
This orb connects the bearer with the mother crystal. Mayhap it will display its true form only to those who open their hearts to it.
Yeah, that's a rough area, Skull. I had a guide when I played it, so I used it.
Delphux Tower.
Ah, you look confused. My companion is intimately connected with the outlying isle that Resenjima Sanctorium calls home. Her assertion that the orb is authentic is proof enough. As such, I am inclined to believe this Iroha's story about being from the future.
I gotta admit, when I saw the little lady flopping about on that rickety vessel, I wondered if the brine had clogged up in that skull of hers. But when we learned she wasn't the only one from the future...
Then there are others? None in the Far East bear any ill will toward the priests of Resenjime Sanctorium, and only the purest chosen by the Emperor are allowed to alight on the isle housing Resenjime Sanctorium, for it was created by the gods themselves. Any who would lift a blade in anger against such souls are unworthy of being called human.
then it should not surprise you to learn that our foe isn't human at all. Darkness is at his beck and call, and he can create entire worlds devoid of all color. I see. Then I must meet with Lady Iroha and find this sinister force that came after her. Where should I begin my search? Ah, so the orb showed you a vision. And it implored you to return to Delphox Tower. Then we've got all the clues we need. I shall report back with anything I am able to find. Elhusk, I think it's best you cast your lot in with Tenzin. Maybe he'll be able to figure out how to save the future when he gets to meet with Iroha. That's what my gut's telling me anyway, and a pirate's intuition is never wrong. Yeah!
Is that a Crinitol clack I hear? I think so.
Yeah.
Where you at, bro?
I was trying to relax. Right now,
There is no relax, Crinitol. This you know. If you start the warrior's path, you must finish the entirety of Dawn. No. All right. We have to do the mission Dawn. I do believe that Joe is also on this mission, and he couldn't beat the boss. So, in light of that, I am going to try to get a hold of Joe. Give me 1 sec here.
okay. I am at 2-8-2.
What's up, Grin?
I'm on quest 2-8-2.
Of, which one?
Rhapsodies.
That's unacceptable. 2-8-2?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm on 137.
It's way too far ahead.
Yeah. You fucking dick. So I guess you did the last Promathia quests then.
I did the last quest for every expansion.
Well, I mean, yeah, we did one of them last night. And,
I did all of them.
well, the only ones that weren't normal and part of the expansion, I think, were the Promathia ones. But there are a few more. So you did all the Promathia ones, is what you're telling me?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's like 4, or 2, or 3, or something like that. There's a few extra. Alright, I'm gonna try to get a hold of Joe. Let's see if this fucker's down. If not, then I will just do it myself or join you. 1 sec.
Some cheats are bad.
Hey, this is Joe.
Yo, fuck. No answer from the Joe. Yeah, it's awkward.
Hey, this is Joe. We cannot take your phone call right now.
Joseph? Joseph? Yes, Joseph. Alright. Done. Enter Alteo for a cutscene. You want to help me with this fight?
Yeah, where you at?
I am in Norg, and I'm going to Alteo. Oh wait, I think it was the Vocane. You think you're cool? I think it's the one I grabbed, isn't it? Well, just in case you're forced against your will to be a tank again. Nope, no Selene. You know, I might have initiated the quest, because it says enter Alteo for a cutscene. Well, it's a mod, for one.
Never had any problems with it before, but now it's really bad. Now it goes.
Hang on one sec. Such a freak! God! My cat is a psychopath. He just sits out there and like,
Is that what cats normally do?
dude. I guess. He was fine before. He was fine before, Krinital. Not sure if beat too much or not enough. Alright, let's see. Return to the Garden of Rumé. Didn't we already face Promathia?
Yeah. Like white being in a robe with like no face and
What in the fuck? Yeah, it says I'm on Dawn, but the Dawn fight is totally Promathia.
you're on Dawn, but the fight for Prometheus is there. Isn't Dawn the quest you do right after you beat Prometheia, and then you go back to Promethea's stronghold?
Oh, I think I might. Oh, I see what it is. There's extra stuff in the quest.
You're reading quest for Dawn.
Yeah, but Dawn's like a mass quest. And we just didn't do the finale section of it. I see what's going on. I understand. So we gotta wait until after Japanese midnight. Bid farewell to companions. Second trap. Well, thank you for that, friend. It's very odd. Someone in the Twitch. I have no idea. Because it still says in the quest, like, get pumped to go fight Promathia.
What is your in the missions menu quests?
It says I'm on, it says I'm on Dawn.
Okay. Enter update for cutscene.
Yeah. I have not watched Filthy Frank.
Okay. Turn to the garden and comment.
I already did that, yeah. Well, that's... The part you're reading is before we fight Promathia. And we all fought Promathia. We killed him. That was where we quit. So right now what I'm doing is running through, doing the greetings, like saying farewell to everybody. I'm gonna go talk to...
Okay. You've gone back to fast talks and other rooms.
That's what I'm doing right now. Yeah.
Maybe you haven't prompted the chat.
There's probably a couple of these chats that I haven't prompted, so we'll find out. Alright, I'll ignore the link you sent me. Remember what I asked you to do, right? No, I don't fucking remember, Sid. Come on. Visit Oldton Movopolis for another cutscene. Is that a crystal or is that a book? Okay. Ads on what channel?
You log into Twitch and go to your page. Ad prompt.
Oh yeah, I think it does that for everybody. It's just something that that old FF11 does. Or not 11, sorry, it's Twitch. You know what? I might as well step by my Mog house and not have 400 health left. Decided to take on Siren with no trusts. She did like 100 or 200 damage to me, I think.
Wow.
It took forever, but...
I can't even see your chat bar.
There's like an ad on the side?
Yeah.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Right, that's what I said.
Fucking bastards. Well, it showed up for me.
Oh, well, it shows up on your screen, but not on the side.
Huh. That is bizarre. God, I swear I did these. Well, I hope this one prompts because it's Jabos and I gave him an epic voice. Yeah. It's the winded guy that almost makes me pass out. Well, he's nothing prompted. Yeah, I know. Alright. Southern Sandoria, home point 4 now. Can't believe I don't remember. I like half remember doing this, I guess. I think the last few are the ones that I didn't do. Yeah, those items at the bottom there don't look familiar to me. This very day? Wow. Hinari! I have to talk to somebody for this one.
Yeah, talk to the old lady.
Henry! Oh, it's Skull. It's because of the green screen. Like, that's why you can't see it on, at least on the Twitch stream. You won't be able to see his name.
I'll type in the words and I'll press enter and wait 6 seconds. Then it'll pop up on your screen. You don't even know if you
Alright, Hinari is not the one. Uragan Range is one. I swear I've been there since this shit started, though. There we go. Alright, no cutscene prompted for that. Let's see, Port Windurst. My least favorite of the nations. Only because of the skull fuckery of the two zones that are named the same. What is this? Why?
Yeah, you're all the way back to that area. Maybe all the way to the island.
Okay.
We were saying earlier that Rhapsodies would not be the next quest. It would not be that would be wrong.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Mr. Richard? Alright, so now I gotta go to the Babiki. Try that shit out. I think I remember getting the colored drop. I feel like I remember that one. You know what? I think I have this Raja's ring.
You have the ring.
Yeah, I do. I have that.
Did all that.
Alright, I'm trying Tavnazia. That's the next thing. Jeez, dude, this thing is crazy long. Alright.
Yeah, Frisch and Trust.
I don't know. Yeah, I do. I've got Prish, I've got Olmia. Prish, Olmia. Maybe I need the Atma of the Banisher.
No.
You haven't played 1, 2, 3, 5, and 8. Which one should you play? 5. 5's the best one there. Unless you want to save the best for last. And then I would say any other one.
Yeah, 5 would go. I do enjoy 8, so my
Dude, what in the fuck?
might not started the next one. Did you start Storm of Fates or Tango for the Dragon?
No. But it still says I'm on Dawn, though. You thinking maybe I have to start the next one?
Might. Because Dawn would technically be the end because that prompts the next one. Hold on.
And I know I got the final cutscene for the thing.
Yeah, that's the previous part. This is like the half. Alright, then we zoned into Garfield's Confession, Carl.
I have no idea. I don't think it's been that long. Alright, I'll try this part. Marble Bridge Eatery. I think I got the Raja's ring too. Yeah, yeah. That's madness that the quest doesn't update in the quest book. Like, it still says that, hey, let's go get Promathia. What bullshit. Oops. Yeah, Relu didn't do shit.
Go to Tabnasia. Zone in spot.
That's the area below it, right?
No, that's... Yes, you're right. Tabnasia.
Maybe this is my punishment for using Windower. That tiny little map cost me everything in the end.
Because I know you haven't finished the whole thing because you haven't done the fight with Muhammad yet. The fight.
Is that called Light of Dawn?
No, that's Apocalypse Now.
Hmm.
All the way.
Well, going down here didn't do anything.
Go to the Misero Coast and then click on the dilapidated gate.
Ah, I've already got that trust, though.
Yeah, we're not doing Apocalypse Now right now. I'm trying to prompt Shadows of the
Hmm. God, this is like day one lost. It's annoying. Hmm.
Alright, Twice, do me a favor while you're standing there. Go to your menu, go to quests, and then go to completed. And then I want you to scroll over to Juno, completed quest. You can press left or right keyboards.
Alright, I'm there.
Okay. For me, I want you to scroll down and then tell me if you get the words Storms of Fate, Shadows of the Departed, or Apocalypse 9.
No,
Which one's not there? None of them?
none of them.
Okay. So we need to prompt Storms of Fate. That's the starting of Apocalypse 9 concept. So you have to go to the Misero Coast and to dilapidated F7.
Alright. To the Misero. Ah yes, the joyous mount music, the reason why I had the volume so low for so long. This would be odd if it queued this quest before Dawn was technically finished in the book.
No, because this quest is only supposed to be prompted afterward.
So is Dawn just going to remain open forever?
Until you complete these quests, yes.
Hmm.
Once these quests are finished, the Storms of Fate, Shadows of the Departed, Apocalypse 9, in your mission log, Matthew, the quest will say last verse. Then you're done.
Okay. I believe I understand. It's all just so confusing. And kind of annoying, honestly. They're like, this expansion, we're going to do it this way. This one, we're going to have hidden missions at the end. Yes. Although we should have just done it with you when you did it, so...
Yeah, I only did it because it was during, I believe, super downtime. That, one of my weeks of super downtime for you guys is different days of busyness. You guys didn't want to continue on. Just wanted to get to expand. I got there and you got to the point where you guys had like work, business or something, and took over your guys' day for like 3 days straight. It's like, I'm just going to do it.
Yeah. Fair enough. Can't blame you.
It wasn't expansion related, so I just wanted the thing done.
Oh, I got a cutscene, thank God.
There you go.
It is me just going into the dilapidated gate. But let's see what happens after. Ooh, here we go. Thank you.
Let me give you the wiki page so that we know where to go.
Is it for storms?
Yes.
I got it open.
I don't understand. Bahamut is nowhere to be found in Monarch Lynn. We've searched all over. We must be looking on the wrong side. Let's try again, Prish. El Husk? I'm so glad you're here. Nothing could reassure me more than your presence. A member of the Tavnazian Patrol witnessed Bahamut returning to Cape Reverne with an army of worms. We looked all over the south side, but Bahamut is nowhere to be found. We're about to begin searching the north side now. It'll take a little while to search every island, so I think we should split up. Let's go, Prish.
$26,000. I wonder if this is the one Joe was on.
Which one?
Bahamut.
No, I don't. Either one of you have the quest line.
Oh, I wonder where he's stuck then. Unless it is Storms of the Fate. Because I know he's on...
He may have done it, but as far as I know, I don't remember him or talking about it.
Well, Husk, I'm simply delighted to see you again. Surprised? I'm a regular girl now, you know. Tee-hee.
Yes, yes, you can age. Don't make this weird.
We're going!
It's a cool camera angle there. The green unstable displacement on the west side of E7. Probably should have turned in my Z2 cipher. Hey, what's up, Sketty24? Sketty boy. Or girl, I guess. I have no idea. I don't know what a Sketty is. Oh, no mount. No need. Alright, I need a giant scale. These dragons are exceptionally ugly. And weak. Sweet, there it is. Well, I certainly remember this area. Wonder if these guys are gonna aggro on me. That's probably for the best. I mean, they would just die instantaneously. Well, Sketty, you've come at the right time. I think it's been like 2 weeks since I streamed FF11. Been playing it. Just haven't had the will. Yeah. Yeah, there's that shit too. Alright, E7, is that right? G7 or H6. Yeah, I haven't started Silent Hill yet, so I will still be streaming Silent Hill. I just don't have the time right now. Got a lot of stuff going on in real life. I was planning on starting it last Sunday, but I played the shit out of this instead. Yeah, I am slacking. Can't deny. How long do I have left on FF11? Not very much at all. It's down to the last little bit. We finished the second to last expansion yesterday, and it is pretty much time. We've got the rest of Rhapsodies of Vana'diel, which is supposed to be one of the shorter ones, apparently. Not seeing the green. Oh, we certainly have been working hard on the 11. Really pounding it out. It's a lot of game, though. It's a lot of game. A, B, C, D, E. Fuck. I think I just need to keep going through these things. I fucked it up, though. I have to go back and farm that item. It's alright, there's a Drake right here. Give it all. Did you ever play 11, Skitty? Ah, I see.
It's never too late, man. It's never too late.
Nice. My copy of 11 is only the digital. No physical evidence for me. It's weird because I think Joe bought a PS2 version of the game that didn't even have anything in it. It's just a case, essentially. Just to have the case. Yeah, I was like, that's kind of obsessive, but... Yeah. Hey, are you interested at all in World of Final Fantasy pre-order, Krinathal?
If I had the money,
Because it's like $110 for the special edition, and I'm thinking about it, but I don't know if I care enough. Like, it's cool.
I'm looking forward to the game, but I don't know if I'd bother with a pre-order personally. Get the beneficial status out of it, because it's not a main series. As much as I would love to have it, $110 on it's not main series. Beneficial, like if it was like art book, signed posters, another copy of the game to get your friends to show. I might think about it. Since I never really have that money, you know, I don't want to focus on my Final Fantasy. I gotta worry about paying bills, I gotta worry about getting a lot of shit. I gotta find other stuff to do. I don't make enough money to think of splurging as much as I want to.
Yeah.
But I'm glad if you have the opportunity to take the $150 and spend it on a freaking go.
I don't know, dude. Like, I could, but I don't know if I will. Like, that's a lot of money. And it's a game that I'm not going to play for, what, a year? 2? I mean, I love collector's editions, and especially for Final Fantasy.
Yeah, I would love that too. Especially if I still want to play it, but I don't know if it's worth it to go to GameStop and say, here's my PS4, give me the other one.
Yeah, that's kind of anarchy.
Yeah.
I don't know, none of these are green like they're supposed to be. Oh, wait, no, this one's got a green tint. I know, dude. That's pretty awesome that that guy is willing to give me a copy of 15.
Yeah.
I mean, it's on the Xbox One, but you know what? All of the collector's edition stuff is going to be the same, so...
Yeah.
Hey, were you able to beat Bahamut in a decent manner?
Yeah.
So it is you. I knew we would meet again, but I must say,
Like,
sooner than I expected. You have done well, but you are naive to think that your troubles would end so easily.
What are you planning?
Your friend here held her body in a crystallized form of the emptiness. You returned it to the mother crystals, did you not? I sense the will that embodied the emptiness. It has yet to awaken into this world, but it is tremendously powerful. The mother crystals are already beginning to feel its effects. Enveloped in the emptiness as they are, it is stirring.
My magicite. Storms of Fate?
Mankind will be annihilated. You have simply delayed the process. Do you dare defy fate once again and fight to preserve your lives? Children of Vanadil, stand in defiance and perish. Redeem the world as part of the Mother Crystal.
Who do I want as my final trust? I think I'll go Joaquin, actually. I don't really need a tank. It's totally me. Bring it on, you fuck! Bahamut time, baby! Oh yeah! Oh, this guy's nothing. I'm gonna smash his balls! Get wrecked! Get fucking wrecked! Boom! That was really fast.
You have delayed mankind's extinction yet again. An age is a mere flicker to a worm. However, enough flickers, united, form a star. Unite and form a future in which mankind can survive.
Yeah, I wasted him.
Let's go home for now, Prish. We must make preparations and consult with Cardinal Mildarian. Okay. Elhusk, please tell Cardinal Mildarian about this the next time you're in Jueno. As Credital would call it.
Oh, nice. You must wait until the next Vana'diel day in order to begin Shadows of the Departed. And it's 11:25 in the game. Woo. I asked Joe if he defeated Bahamut, and he said he has no idea what's the name of the mission. Like, how do you not know if you defeated Bahamut or not? That's true, but I'm asking if he defeated Bahamut. Like, I'm asking the other way around. Because I don't know the name, so I'm not going to remember. Because it doesn't matter. Yeah, you'll go scrub your memory. The PTSD that we were talking about the other day.
Wait, why do I have PTSD?
The horror. The horror.
There's only 2 horrors you showed me in the lifetime you played them. That's sick perverted picture of Craig, and the second picture that's horrible Craig.
So Craig is your nightmare? Is that what I'm getting here?
No, picture. She showed me.
Okay. Okay, the picture is a nightmare. Sweet. Next game day, baby. I'm entering that palace. Let me in! The Star of Tavnazia. The stone Prish released when Promathia was defeated. The children of Vana'diel harbor the emptiness inside their bodies, even if just a small amount. I envisioned it causing problems before too many thousands of years passed. However, I never dreamed that we would face such a threat so soon. We have no choice now but to stop Bahamut. I have a feeling that he was waiting for you, desiring a confrontation. Bahamut pays respects to the strong, regardless of stature. It is for that reason he is called the Worm King. You must gather an army of adventurers and challenge him yet again. Show our adversary the strength of mankind. As for me, I will conduct a thorough investigation of the emanations coming from the Mother Crystals. Perhaps I will find something of interest. If you can unlock all the secrets of Vana'diel, we may meet again. I hope with every fabric of my being that time will come. Yeah, baby. Yeah, give me that sick trumpet. Oh no. Oh, dude, there was one for the end of, So there was a return to Rulu Garden Center of the Palace for a final cutscene. And then there's another cutscene in Ruler Gardens after the day wait, but the day wait was already past. Like, the day was new. Unless I got the note written by Erschnechter just now. Fuck! I didn't get it. God damn it! Hey, what's up, Alistair? Yeah, dude. Yeah. Yeah, it is. It is, Credital. Yeah, I feel ya, Alistair. I went to bed at like 3 yesterday, and I woke up at 6:45. I know of the tiredness of which you speak. I'm gonna try and go to Norg and see if maybe I can just do it anyway. I mean, I'm gonna finish this.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you got it. You probably don't.
Yeah, because the quest for Ring My Bell just says you must finish the entirety of Dawn, including the Chains Fall Free.
You can log back in, help you with the quest. I'll just wait till you're there. I'll show you
Yeah, I'll let you know if I need a hand. Oh, yeah, you've been playing all the new 14 stuff. Really trying to make Krinital jealous, huh?
that. No spoilers.
I wish I could just play new content in 14.
We'll eventually get there.
We will.
In like a year and a half from now.
Oh, it won't be that long.
Let's see. 15, 13, 2, 13, 3. And, oh, sorry, I forgot 12 revenue weeks. And then 14.
Yeah, Rhapsodies is the light at the end of the tunnel. What the fuck? Oh, you know what? I think... Okay. I'm good. I don't think I actually had to do any of what I just did. Because I think it's saying... It says if Tenzin isn't available, such and such will happen. Tenzin was in the cutscene. So I think I'm okay. Oh, I'll still come back and knock that out, obviously. But... for now, I do Rhapsodies and try to select this fucking book that's right in front of me. Go to the old Delphux Tower. Yeah, well, it's weird, Alistair, because there's a quest that I was on, and the wiki says if I'm on that quest, I have to do another quest, or I have to complete it. So FF11 says I was still in the quest, even though I was done with the quest. I just hadn't queued the next one. And then I spent, like, forever backtracking and doing stuff that I swear to God I did. It's because I did. And now I'm here. Oh, yeah, Iroha, my favorite character. Master! 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 It's nothing. I needed a few days of respite. It's more like a few years. It's been a while since I've talked to you, Iroha. I pray it was the orb that led you here? For a brief moment I feared that we would not meet again in this world, Master. I have learned that all the energies of the Mother Crystals converge upon this very tower, and that is why I have come. To see if we may be able to borrow but a fraction, so that we may set things right. The crystal, it murmured something to me. The chains of Promathia. Master, another path was laid before you, and as you walked it, you encountered one who would shape your future.
But there is but one last step you must take to bring this light unto the orb. Did it not show you a particular person when it guided you here? It does not surprise me to hear that Prish appeared before you. Oft would you speak to me of the adventures the two of you shared. The orb does not without just cause. You must seek her out and let the winds of fate blow you where they may. I'll see you in Final Fantasy XIV. You wish for me to meet a man named Tenzin from the Far East? I should not be so taken aback. It is only natural for my path to cross with his in this era. Of course, I am intimately familiar with Sir Tenzin. He was one who strongly insisted that I train under you and learn all I can. So it shall be. Although I had hoped to give my regards to Prish in person first. But perhaps you are right, meeting with Sir Tenzin is paramount. This leaves me with just one question. Where can I meet with Sir Tenzin? It stands to reason that he would visit the fabled city. Let us rendezvous in Rulu Gardens and seek him out. Goodbye, Iroha! Goodbye! Iroha!
Never get tired of that name. I love it. Alright. Approaching the audience chamber in Rulu Gardens. So this expansion, I guess it concentrates a lot on Chains of Promathia. I mean, it's got, it's super intertwined. I have to complete Chains of Promathia up to certain points to unlock chunks of Rhapsodies of Vana'diel. Thankfully, Chains of Promathia I'm essentially done with. Lord Ilhusk, you know what it means for me to be standing before you here. I must confess to stationing one of my agents around the area after our soiree, in Norg. It was not for any nefarious purpose, I assure you. It was merely to gather what information I could about the destruction of the future. And, as I implied earlier, the emptiness is almost certainly the cause of Iroha's claims. Lord Ilhusk, the emptiness ceased to encroach when Prish and her companions toppled Promathia. Something horrific must have happened for it to rear its head once more. I would ask Iroha to tell what she knows.
Forgive me for keeping you waiting, Master. Sir Tenzin, the pleasure is mine. I am so glad to see you again.
Again? But this is the first time we... Ah, but of course, you mean to say that you have met me in the future.
You are the very reason I am able to stand here today. My tears flowed like rain when we last parted.
You mean to say that I was swallowed up in the emptiness?
Not just you, everyone.
I thought myself better prepared for this, so such a future does not come to pass. The question that remains is why? Has some nefarious new force arisen to force open the gate of paradise? Or is there another threatening to absorb the power of the crystals for its own vile ends?
Neither you nor Master shared with me the particulars. Strife descended upon us, but in an instant umbral energies radiated from the crystal, and the world was wrapped in gloom before we had a chance to draw breath.
You mean that we were obliterated into the darkness without knowing why? Or was there a reason why we could not tell you? I fear the plot will continue to thicken. Then there is only one thing to do. We must protect our world. Lord Ilhusk, Lady Iroha. The future is ours for the taking, and I swear to fight until I have drawn my last breath. It might run through all the expansions, Alistair. I'm not 100% sure.
Does it mean to absorb the fire burning in my heart? No, Sir Tenzin, your passion has brought new life unto the orb. Would that it were sufficient, but the light remains ever pale. You have yet to meet with Lady Prish, correct? Master, when you recounted the tales of your exploits, Lady Prish was a prominent figure. You oft waxed lyrical about how her prowess was beyond compare. Perhaps we should call her back to Juneau. Permit me to seek her out and lead her to the port. Our destination is clear to us. Master, the fire in Sir Tenzin's heart is evident. You must meet with Prish without delay. I must confess that the only reason I am standing here today is to aid you. It is that I received a benevolent prescience when you and Sir Tenzin visited me on Rizenshima during the ultimate conflict. Yet I must reiterate that I do not exist in this era. My presence has been caused... Oh my god, I am having a hard time. My presence has caused the wheel of fate to spin, and I fear that it may not come to rest in an advantageous position. Yet should you remain ever unflinching as you tackle this most arduous of journeys, then perhaps my appearance here matters not, and you will be able to lead us to a brighter future. Master, I shall head to the port while you search for Lady Prish.
Yeah. It's definitely a good buy. But I guess going through all the expansions would be a great way to do that.
Please, let me rest here until we meet Lady Prish.
Alright, I'm gonna go get these ciphers out of here. Grab my summons. These beasts. Of course, I'll also get my favorite part about this game, the Uber Trumpet. Who could forget? And then after that, we'll head to Port Juneau. And we'll move on from there. Alright, Clarion. Give you my goods. You know what I'm saying.
I can't believe you got your hands on a cipher of Zeed's alter ego too. Amazing. The Trust Initiative has seen some outstanding breakthroughs in recent days thanks to the tireless dedication of those like yourself. Your bonds with that person far exceed anything we've ever seen. I could espouse for hours about how lucky... What do you mean, hurry up? Close your eyes, go to your happy place where trust and friendship and brotherly love blossom like flax flowers in a meadow. Here's the trumpet. Not reading it again.
Yes. It's such a beautiful, beautiful noise, really. So far, though, there's been some cool stuff in Rhapsodies of Vana'diel, Alistair. A lot of really good trusts are released in this part of the game, and overall, it's kind of a chill expansion. I'm sure it's going to get tougher later on, but for right now, it's nice. It's a lot of cutscenes.
Oh my! I hear things have gotten a bit rough lately. I admit his ominous words were a bit scary. The world is dying, the future is bleak. Now that I'm no longer able to look deeply into people's hearts, I couldn't tell if he was playing a cruel joke. But then it struck me. Even if something terrible was about to happen, you'd be able to see us through it. You would, wouldn't you?
Well, yeah, I mean... Lady Brish, are you feeling ill?
Why, most certainly. How else would one feel when an old friend comes bearing ill tidings about the end of the world? Have we not already solved this problem? Why would it rear its ugly head anew? It's enough to set my head swimming.
Ah, that would explain it. I must confess to having difficulty discerning my right from my left as well these past weeks. Unfortunately, although Iroha can see the grand picture, there are many details that escape her. The one most familiar with the situation is he who came after her.
And this would be your masked ambassador from the void?
Would that our paths had crossed, but I know only his name. And that Lord Elhusk and Lady Iroha sparred with him.
What happened then?
Barely broke a sweat.
That's wonderful news. Wait, was that a joke? How undeniably cruel. Why would you get any enjoyment out of toying with me?
Yeah, I don't want 14 to end just yet either, but I think we'll get at least one more expansion out of 14 after this upcoming.
This is no time for nonsense. That man can call forth voids at will. Wait, there's something desperately wrong.
Oh!
There was no need for concern, Lady Prish. The same thing happened earlier. The orb filled with light. This is what Iroha was mentioning, is it not?
I felt like my soul was being ripped from my body.
Lady Prish, I assure you no such thing would occur.
Thank the heavens, hopefully my shivers will calm down. But wait, where can we find Iroha?
She had promised to be here. Do you suppose something happened to her? Only in the most dire of circumstances is a priestess from Rizenjima Sanctorium permitted to leave the tiny island. And now she might be lost in this most bustling of towns. I must find her before something happens.
This whole incident has me quite concerned. Perhaps it is best if I join in the search. I'll see what I can find in Lower Juno.
Hey, Grantal, you here? You thinking, what are you thinking for 14? I'm thinking at least one more expansion after the one they're going to announce in October.
You're asking what the next expansion after the one they're going to now is going to be?
Yeah, if you think there's going to even be one.
Oh, there definitely is going to be one.
I think it has at least two more. The one that's going to be announced at the Fan Fest, because that's what Fan Fest is for. And then I think there's going to be one more after that, and then 14 might be over. Yeah, but the first part was huge. Yeah, but 11 was a much bigger game than 14 is. Maybe I'm wrong, though. Maybe it's more than that. Maybe it'll be at least 3 or 4. I hope so. I would love to play 14. You know, a ton of expansions.
My prediction is it has between 6 and 7 more expansions to go through.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because the amount of people like rushing over to that game now is immense. Literally, the popularity is severely high. walling off content and then stopping it, which I don't see happening because they stated previously that upon this new expansion, you are not required to have completed Heavensward to get to this expansion. There's no gate, so you can just beat the main storyline and go there.
Yeah. I don't know, man. This 14 is not as big as 11 was when it was in its prime. But it doesn't necessarily have to be, I guess. It just needs to be big enough to justify.
There's more than enough people subscribing to 14 now than there are 11 now.
Oh, well, now, yeah.
And the fact that there's constantly more people working on it than there was in 11.
Definitely, yeah.
And there's less extra content than what 11 has. Like, you have more people working on the staff. You have more fans on the side. You're getting more fans with 15. Probably because again, 14 it's gonna go up. It's gonna get more expansions given with releasing patch notes like they are now. 11 it was just so limited. It was only 11 was only high as it was because of what it was when it came out.
Yeah.
Rare, it was the first fantasy MMO you'd ever think about. It was a new rare experience. A lot of people latched onto that new experience.
True.
So right now they're trying to upgrade that with 14. They've done an immaculate job after that complete blunder they had before. And I see that they're trying to keep raising the stakes and raising the stakes and raising the stakes. Like, if 11 is any precursor to work on expansions, at minimum they have 4 more expansions.
Nice. I hope so.
And my prediction is that the popularity is high enough that at maximum it has between 6 and 7 expansions.
Jeez, dude, we'll be playing 14 until the day we die. Or at least the day the show dies.
I'll probably listen to the show guys probably because of how it's going. Probably by the time that 14 reaches the 6th expansion, they'll probably release FF18, probably the next MMO.
Yeah, possibly. The very final fight of the new raid in this latest patch is awesome, huh? Looking forward to it. Yeah, no spoilers, no spoilers. Coins oft loose and lives at taverns and markets, but to turn up empty-handed. Where could she have gone? Alask, is that? Stand strong. Oh, I gotta whip my ass. Back, Kerr. You came from Iroha's future. I know not why you seek to spread the emptiness, but you will have to get through my blade first. I cannot be destroyed. Let the darkness fill thy soul. There is no other way. The reckoning is at hand, and you, Tenzin, will lead them there. Krinatal hasn't played it yet because Krinatal's pounding through 11 with us. Lady Iroha! Iroha! Iroha, come back to us. The ambassador shall not go unpunished. He took it. He took it from me. Took what? The blessing. Phoenix blessing. No. No! This calls to mind my own Phoenix blade, which once contained a similar power. When I first laid eyes on the girl, a small fraction of Phoenix's essence was transferred to this cold steel. Only one blessed by Phoenix could sense it. If my blade was one of Phoenix's feathers, then Iroha herself is its wings. Once whole, Phoenix's life force will be without peer, and not even the greatest darkness can overcome it. No, even the emptiness would fully succumb. But if part of Phoenix's prescience lies with Salteus, then
How? Alusk, seeing what happened to Iroha and knowing what my blade has told me, there is only one logical conclusion. We must wrest Phoenix's blessing back from the Ambassador of the Void.
Yeah, Quintal, you're getting honored for your self-sacrifice.
Phoenix Blade, please guide us in these bleak times.
There you are. Thank goodness I'm not too late. I stumbled upon a most vexing masked man. As soon as he laid eyes on me, he smirked, saying that I hadn't changed one bit. I could barely stop quivering.
The masked man, tell us, where did he go?
I do not know, but he muttered something about an astral candescence. There was something terribly off about him. He was alone, but his diction was like he was talking to someone else, not himself.
Ah, an astral candescence. The name is not altogether unfamiliar. It is a special type of instrument found in the land of Aturgan. For years I had been aching to study one, but I never had cause to visit the Empire.
Aturgan? Never have I heard of such a locale.
Alusk, we must make haste. One of my disciples found out that the Tenshodo and Lower Juno can offer a safe passage there. Let us waste not a breath.
I'll catch up to the two of you later. There's some unfinished business I must take care of. I can't help but wonder if there isn't more to this masked man than meets the eye. Elhusk, may your journey be a safe one.
Ah, man, going back to Aturgan. Fuck yeah. I was really stoked on that place when I first got there. The expansion itself, a little bit lacking now that it's been nerfed, but I still like the locale. I don't know, I think it's cool. Aturgan is sort of the second one. FF11 came with the very first expansion, Rise of the Xylart, for the North American release, and then it was Chains of Bramathia that came out, and then Treasures of Aturgan. So yes and no.
Lord Elhusk, I urgently request your aid. I must ask you to infiltrate the palace.
Forgive me for speaking out of turn, but our adventurer companion must be completely lost without a clear explanation.
Of course.
Damn it.
I met with a particular someone upon setting foot here in Aturgan. A staunch ally known as Gesho. He shrouds himself in a tarnished black outfit, a ridiculous costume of the likes of which I have never seen. One cannot help but admire his commitment to the cause, playing dress-up in a bid to fully maintain his cover.
Sir Tenzin, that is no costume, and furthermore, it is wholly irrelevant to this discussion.
Let me get back on track.
For a minute. Be right back.
Aye, man. Gesho strove to find out all he could about the ambassador. He received credible information about a man matching his description visiting Imperial Alchemist in the palace. Whispers abound that he is after something called Gastad's astral candescence. Thankfully, Gesho was able to foil his plot before it bore fruit. I scarce need to point out that he will not turn tail and saunter away. And that is why I need you to infiltrate the palace. Those are the words I had been hoping to hear. That will doubtlessly provide you with the opportunity to make our cause known. I wish you good fortune. Kagero, come.
Yeah, Alistair, the prereqs for this part is you have to do the missions till you reach Ottergon Mission 12. Which took me like 10 minutes, honestly. This fucking Ottergon was tiny. So dwarfed. Wait. There were like all sorts of different little missions that we used to have to do for treasures, and all of that stuff's been taken away. So essentially, I think we beat Treasures of Ottergon in 3 days or something like that. I feel like it's the main door up here that I gotta go to. Get my baby, Nashmiria.
Why, I recognize you, but I'll be damned if I let you enter the palace without an invitation. You know an awful lot about this masked man and his gang.
Arziza, there is no cause for that here. I can personally vouch for this man's character.
But by your command. So you're not with that chilling fellow? Several days after he came storming into the palace, a woman with the same patterned mask slipped in too. And when combined with all the other reports we've received, that makes a total of 7 or 8 of his followers.
Perhaps you can provide us with the information we so desperately desire. Come inside, that we may speak more plainly. In the nude. Our world is to be shrouded in darkness.
How could such a thing come to pass?
So the future is black as night, and several individuals traverse time to appear before us. I find this all too difficult to believe. So first we have to figure out if we can do anything. Isn't it obvious? This Iroha came back specifically because El Husk has the power to set things right. This ambassador wants to ensure the future remains exactly as it is in Iroha's time. El Husk, they have already stormed in once, and it would be folly to assume they won't do so again. They opened up a void into the nether realm, and it seemed to be their preferred method of transport. So if we believe you, then the only logical explanation is that they are controlling energy taken from that terrible future. This is bad, really bad. I'm not confident that we'll be able to stop them. But you being here, El Husk, does my heart well. Is that the orb you were mentioning? Eee! These are beautiful memories to the adventures we shared. To think of all the wonderful times we spent together. Of course, I'll help you in any way I can. The masked man is certainly headed for the Hall of Binding in Wallara Temple, and that's where we should go too.
Yeah, Nashmiria 2!
Nashmiria 2.
What? Oh, man. The tunes of Gustavberg brings it all back. Back to the olden days when FF11 was such a crazy beast. And I knew not what I was doing. Not that I really know what I'm doing now, I guess, but a little bit more. Seeing other people in the expansions brings me joy. I just hope they're enjoying the Act Urgan. The 10 minutes that it has.
There he is. Just the person we were hoping to meet. We find ourselves in quite the pickle, and your peerless problem-solving skills figure to be just what the puppeteer or puppet master ordered. It's the Empress, you see. She just hasn't been herself these days. Oh, she puts on a cheerful face for her people, of course, but there's no fooling old friends. Why, she spends every spare moment cooped up in her library, tearing through tome after tome like some starved bookworm. She's always been the studious type, but whatever could it be that she's researching with such zeal? It concerned us enough that we took it upon ourselves to do a little research of our own, and... You wouldn't believe what we found, Elhusk. Why, she means to obtain none other than a talisman of the rebel gods. Yes, indubitably, undeniably, a talisman of the rebel gods. I could hardly believe it myself. Do you two have any idea what you're talking about? Perhaps I should explain. But first, you must promise us that not a word of this conversation will leave this room. According to imperial law, these talismans are considered contraband of the highest order. Why, even the mere possession of one could be punished by imprisonment, exile, even death. But why would our Empress stain her dainty little hands in search of such a scandalous artifact? That's the question, isn't it? Books of lore describe it as a piece of the most peerless craftsmanship, bearing two exquisitely engraved seals. On the front, that of a crowned dolphin. Behind, a Stygian warrior atop a steed blacker than night. The emblem of the kingdom of Ephraimad, and the Dark Rider, Odin. Two images whose significance would not be lost on anyone in the Empire. That Nashmeria pursues this talisman so fervently makes it clear that it is a matter of utmost import to her. And so we turn to you. Elhusk, could you track down one of those talismans of the rebel gods and aid the Empress in her quest? Thank you, Elhusk. We knew we could count on you. We wouldn't think to send you off blind on a wild colibri chase, so we've done some preliminary footwork of our own. Word has it that over in Nashmau, there's a fellow who specializes in the restoration of all sorts of ancient and illicit curios. That seems as good a place as any to begin your search, no? But be warned. It is said that he's a bit paranoid about being ratted out to the Imperial authorities. You'd do well to convince him you're working alone. Be careful out there, El Husk. We'll be waiting for you. We'll be waiting for you with bells on. What? Gotta go to the tea house. Oh man. Wrong way. Losing my my remembrance of this area. What? I enter tea house and get nothing. Oh shoot, you know what? I think there might be another cutscene back there that I missed. That's alright. I'm gonna have to call it quits pretty soon. Getting mighty sleepy. Running out of what little steam I had available. Yeah. The temple is under siege. Are we too late? What happened? A masked man. A masked man. Several immortals went to quell the threat, but we haven't heard word in hours. Oh no! Hey, Budcats1, what's up? What is she doing? And that light, it can't be. We lack power. Preparations have not yet been made in this age. Then I must take matters into my own hands with this mask. Just in time. Get down.
Wrecked.
You played much FF11, Budcats? Tell us where the ambassador is, and you might see the next sunrise. How do you have Phoenix's life force? That power is not for you to wield. Lord Ilhusk, it is done. Phoenix has returned to us. Yet my blade is an insufficient vessel to harbor all of its energy. I suspect the rest has returned to the Mother Crystal. Perhaps this is the wrong time, but just who are you? Introductions can wait. The wounded come first. Then let us help as well. Do not think you can escape from me. We can trust Kagero to hound her to the ends of Vanadil. It falls to us to make these men hale and hearty. Elhusk, my citizens must come first right now. Let's meet up later. Lord Elhusk, I shall head for Sharat Tea House once the situation here has calmed down. What's up?
Nothing much. I'm about to check and see what mission I'm on. Have you guys been doing Rhapsodies tonight?
Yeah.
For the most part. Okay.
I didn't actually have to do really any of the other stuff.
The other stuff.
The Chains of Promathia. It was supposed to block you at some point.
It does. Definitely block me.
Where did it block you at?
That's where I'm about to find out.
Alright.
I have to go into the game though, because I can't remember what the quest was called.
Alright.
Oh, so this is the Ambassador of the Void. Another interesting character to make dance on my stage. Ballamore, you bastard. Get out! I'm tired of you.
Did you go back to Ottergon in Rhapsodies? Yeah.
Dude, I don't even know. There's a lot of priest scenes recently.
Okay.
Been too long.
Too long. It was like yesterday.
I've gone back. I remember going back to Wings of Promathia stuff.
Wings of Promathia?
Not Wings of the Goddess. Yeah, not Wings of Promathia. That's gonna happen on an episode now.
Yeah, probably. Lord Elhusk, we have discovered evidence pointing us towards Al-Zadal undersea ruins. Ah, but I have jumped straight to the ending without telling the full story. One of those injured in the scuffle in the Hall of Binding exchanged some words with Lady Nashmeri as she was treating him. He had overheard the masked man's next plan. You see, there is a legend passed down in Ottergon across generations about a being known as the Prime Avatar. Perhaps I need not spell it out, but I shall anyway. With Phoenix's power gone, he now seeks something of comparable strength. Ah, so in Yatunga Jungle you sparred with the Ambassador as he commanded the power of Siren, another Prime Avatar. If he turned an Avatar against us once, he is likely to do it again. Recall how that masked woman in the hall mentioned needing to take matters into her own hands, presumably because something was missing? It gives me pause. What if the Ambassador, not content to see the future devoured, intends to bring his infernal gloom to our present as well? You want proof? I have received reports of another vortex which recently opened in the Middlelands.
Weeds cut off at the top continue to grow and fester. They must be ripped out from the roots. And the Alzadal undersea ruins may be the key to doing just that. Lady Nashmiri asserted that the Prime Avatar has a strong connection with those ruins. She has doubtlessly arrived there already, and it would not do to keep her waiting.
Alright, I'm on 2-5-1. Authorize.
Yeah, you're ahead of me.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Well,
You should have been stopped. I think we flag a quest at the end of Wings of the Goddess. I could be wrong.
I think I'll just take a break from you guys. I'm at 2-8-2.
Did you have to do this quest? Lest We Forget or Champions of Dawn?
I've done every single quest for every single expansion, so I never had to go back to it.
No, this wasn't a missions, the quest.
No, lest we forget. This is a Wings of the Goddess quest. It sounds like an after quest.
It is.
Then I already did it already. Everything that you can go continue onwards from the wiki, I've done it. The whole thing.
Oh.
So,
Okay.
I still aren't changed, still aren't Otargon, Wings of the Goddess. I've done all of them.
Okay.
So, I'm sitting here at 2-8-2.
Okay. Twice, what are you on? Do you know?
yeah, 242.
Okay. You want to stop at 2-5-1?
Is that the next one?
It's 2 for me twice.
Doesn't seem like it's that far.
Well, no, but
Alright. I can just hop on tomorrow instead. Or I gotta go get that finished. Cutscene. Secrets.
Yes.
How long is it?
Long. Not just long, just
Not just long, but
that long.
okay.
I was awake until 4 in the morning. I don't know what time you got off. Like 2 something.
It was before 2. It was like 1:30.
yeah, I didn't go to bed till 3 last night.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was wild.
That's how long the cutscene is, or you did other stuff?
There's 4 cutscenes in total. Each one is about 15 to 25 minutes long.
Oh man. Jeez. Hey. Man.
Alright guys, I think I'm gonna call it a night. I'm getting too tired.
Alright man, peace out.
Yeah. I'll see you guys whenever you get back on. Alright, thank you.
Yeah, I'll probably jump on super late, so
Alright, I'll see you guys later.
see you, man. Fuck, dude, I don't remember where the Alzdal or Alzadal undersea ruins are.
Didn't I tell you the other day that I had problems with that one? It's where you have to trade the guy the silver coin to get through. And I think it's in,
I think I know where it is.
I just could not remember like where he was.
I think it's the Balflau thickets.
It's somewhere in there, yes.
And
I wouldn't be able to
Okay, I think I know where it's at. I went there enough.
Are you streaming?
Yeah, I am.
Anybody interesting in that today?
There's only been a few people that'll stop by. I don't think I have the coins. Don't they take up an inventory slot?
Yeah, I had to go to my modcast to get them.
I might have chucked them. Oh, that's bad. Alright.
Just remember, you can exchange them and stuff.
If I have any
If you don't have
left.
silver, might be alright.
Yeah.
If not, you're gonna have to figure out how to get them again.
I was working on the last quest in Promathia earlier.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's cool.
I just want to get this over with. But I'm stuck in a boss quest.
Oh shit, I don't have any.
Check the auction house, man. I got some of your money still.
I don't think you can just buy that shit though.
I think you might be able to. Or from the guy that like exchanges them in the town.
Yeah, but he only exchanges them for other forms of the currency.
Yeah.
And I don't have any.
The auction house. Google it.
I am.
Argon was the third expansion. Oh, there's Arcelia. Just like just take off her skirt.
I know.
And then our hero is like, what?
I get laid? Alright, Ottergon, Whitegate, G9. Oh my god.
I obtained skirt.
I have to give that guy a silver piece, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Do you have any extra ones?
You know, I might. I am in the sketching room.
Alright, I think I'm gonna jump off. I'm done, man. I'm beat.
Alright, man.
But I hope you have an extra one. If not, then I will just have to earn more, I guess. And yeah. So thanks for hanging out on the stream, guys. I really appreciate it. It's always a blast. I will be jumping on again probably super late tomorrow night, midnight my time. So I hope to see you guys then. If not, I'll see you whenever next time happens to be. And until then, enjoy the MMO grind.